Yes, at the most dramatic part of the music, I say to you, good appropriate time of the day. To you, I am Richard. And I forgot to call you friends and enemies. Good appropriate time of the day to you, friends and enemies. I am Richard. And this whole thing around us is LMTDTMFFR, or, say it with me now, limited time offer, no vowels. And how are you doing today? I am back after 2 days off, or 2 days of not streaming at least. Anyway, it's a grey and overcast day today that looks like it is gonna rain like a horrible person later on. Because horrible people rain, didn't you know that? That's just how it happens over here in England. Never mind. I hope you're here to enjoy, as you can hear in the background here. Huh? There we go, there's the gunshot. I was clicking everywhere, trying to get a gunshot noise to go. There we go. For the west of Loathing stuff, but okay, apparently you can't shoot in the air. That is why I am doing that. Oh well, that's nothing to do while we're over here. So let's go on over to west of Loathing and probably complete the DLC today. I mean, there's only 4 more ghosts to deal with, and while I've been off, I've been having a think, and I had an idea about one of them, and only one of them. So, you know, hopefully that one will spur other ideas on, eh? When we complete it. Or, you know, maybe I'll just go, oh, I've horribly failed. So, continue. Right, here we are, we're at the Gun Manor, and there are 4 ghosts to deal with. We've got the ghost who wants legless pants. No idea. The ghost who wants tea, which is the little girl ghost, which maybe there are some tea leaves in the hedge maze. That is what I thought. I mean, we found other things in the hedge maze for this, so that's what I'm going to check. A third ghost I can't remember. And then, of course, the ghost who doesn't want to admit they're a ghost because they're the old lady of the house and don't want to be exorcised. Presumably, we're going to have to find her husband or what happened to her husband or something in order to put her to rest. So, without further ado, let us head over here towards the hedge maze and see what's going on. Informative black. Actually, Closey demented hedge wizard. We dealt with the hedge wizard, so let's just go past it and see if there's anything. Nope, nothing. There is nothing over here. Okay, so let's investigate everything. Like a cold delivery man. We needed sense resistance. We went in there, and then we went coal shoot. We went down here. We pushed the coal over. And yeah, there's no more. Doesn't look to be any leaves or anything here. You're sparkling all brightly now, aren't you? Alright, so let us go through. Let's investigate the rest of this thing first of all. Yep, this is where we got pinto and kidney beans. And yeah, okay, nothing over here. Okay, so it doesn't look like there's anything on this screen that we can do with T-Ghost. So, let's start over here and go through this one. Loco weed. Northern clown. It's a wild tea bush. Okay. There we go. That was easy to find, wasn't it? We'll have some tea leaves. Pluck some leaves and drop them in the pot of your tea service. Can I? There we go. Yep. Tea service with tea leaves. Pot full of tea leaves. Now all you need is some boiling water. I've seen some boiling water. Where was it? Ah, it was the hose that we turned on the machine that was making the hot water and heating the radiators. Which is... yes, here it is. Leon, get your gun. Exactly. Here we go. Although, you know, I would have just put mud in there and said, here you are, lady, this is actual tea. Boiling water with your tea water. Voila! Tea service now with tea. Alright, what does this lead us to? Oh, I think there's one spider, isn't there, between here and... yep. Alright, well, not defeating those. not risking it because I'll die horribly. Yeah, I gotta say, I much prefer the combat and general vibe of the second game. Much better. Right, now, where was T-Girl? I think she was on the 3rd floor? I think this was where the kids were? Ah, and that was the other ghost, the conducting ghost. He was in the music room. That was the other one. So yeah, alright. Alright, kids room. Some music. Need a light from the cylinder and have the handle away. Yeah, we'll turn the music off for now. Why not? Right, you've got to be the tea. Hello. Did you find some real tea? Yes, I finally did find some real tea. I actually, thought about things and worked out where there would be tea leaves in a place where there are lots of other leaves. Not in the kitchen, where you would have tea. I don't like tea. I don't drink tea. I don't like coffee. I don't drink coffee. I still have some in my house, in case people ask for it when they come over. But horrible. There are no manners at this gun manor. Blech. Anyway, I'll make tea from your tiny bones. No, I sure did. Here you go. Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you. She serves the tea. And the 4 of you. Okay, well, not at all. Sip from it with your pinkies extended in a genteel fashion. Then, with a giggle and wave, she fades away. 159 next B. Rest in peace, kiddo. Hey there, person. What do you do at this place? Oh, thank God. I thought I would never be over. Look at me. I'm shaking like a leaf. Like some sort of tea leaf. Could I have bored you instead? Alright. Kind of freaky situation, right? Having to deal with a little kid freaks me out bad enough. Having to interact with a ghost of one is horrifying. Anyway, thanks for the rescue. I need to get back to work. What do you do here? I run the candy counter in the visitor center. Yay! Alright. What was in this one? Oh, the lullaby. Baby supplies. We don't need baby supplies. Oh, this is where we can get the warning from the silencer. Yep. Oh! Just walking over to a thing. Alright. Looks like this is where the creepy music is coming from. Yep. So I can transcribe it onto the blank music sheet with 35 miscalculity. Alright, give me a second. Let me just double check that I can't transcribe this music over here, because I'd much rather give the conducting ghost this music. No, I can only turn it off. Alright, okay. Well, I guess that's the solution to this then. Transcribe it. Spooky lullaby sheet music. Excuse me. You transcribed a spooky lullaby onto the sheet music, or rather something used your hands to perform that operation, since you don't actually know how to read music. Ooh, scary stuff. And how many expect? We got 2,337. Way. Solving puzzles by accident. Yay, yeah, indeed. I mean, I'm good at puzzles, and I can usually solve them, but, sometimes... Oh. Hey. You're gonna have Windows sounds now. There we go. I forgot to plug in my headphones so that they could charge while we were doing this. Well, I can up my glamour. Plus 100% of meat gains. I mean, I've got all this money, and I haven't silvered my land yet. Oh, see my t-shirt? Yes, why not? Oh, now you can hear that thingy. Well, thank you for redeeming that. And yeah, the music goes away because it doesn't like that. Let's go to DeMille. There we go. And you can see that today I am wearing a Pokemon t-shirt. Where is Charmander just curled up inside a Pokeball where they're sleeping on lava. Ah, how amazing. I'm not a huge fan of Pokemon. I do know lots of bits and pieces about it, but my sister and my nephews, they love Pokemon. So, I have a few in my rotation just so that I can Go, ooh, look, I'm hip and down with the kids. Or, you know, my nephews. Still, there we go. Not a particularly, well, I guess it is a pop culture t-shirt, it's just not one that I am particularly enmeshed in. So there we go. I hope, well, let me, you know, you paid 1,000 points for it, so now look, take a screenshot. Now you can always look at it. Ooh, excitement. Maybe I should change the 1,000 see my t-shirt point so that I maneuver the camera so that it only points at my t-shirt for a period of time and not my head, so that you get your points worth. I don't know, but hey, I hope you enjoyed seeing today's pop culture t-shirt. And now, whoop, back to the game where we will. Yeah, I will spend some points on glamour. I wish to be more glamorous. There we go. And I could up it again for that. Pokemon is 27 years old. Don't know if it's with the kids. Look, as I said, when I said kids, I specified my nephews, who are still kids. Yeah? Alright. That was kids. I'm looking for more clothes as well. Right? That's clothes. Does that mean there was clothes in the other rooms? There's not clothes in this. Ugh! A plaid skirt. I never would have thought of a skirt as legless pants. But I guess it is. Alright, okay. There we go. Maybe this is going to be a much shorter stream than I thought it would be. I thought I would be fumbling around here for quite a while, but hey. Alright. Alright, so now there's just the old lady ghost to work out what's going on. If I do finish this quickly, I have got a backup. We're going to have a look at On Guard and the last level of that. So there we go. It's not like you don't have other games to complete. Indeed, yes, we can have a look at On Guard, because we only have the one level of that as well. So, well, I think that will be a nice... I think it will be a shorter stream than usual, especially as I've just worked out, or have just accidentally stumbled into these things. But yeah, that is my plan. Alright, music room. Hey there, geezer. Ghost conductor is still here, still flailing his arms for the last part of the 1812 overture. The energetic music playing in my head makes it simply impossible for me to find any peace. I'll see if I can think of a way to help. I found a way to help. Oh, I can play it on the piano. Right, yeah, there we go. Okay, I can't just give you the music. That's a shame. Play the lullaby. And it faded away. Well, now, that was nice. It was nice. Thank you, game. Soothing indeed. Alright, and we got oh, the baton's not there. I was going to go over and pick it up. So it's an instrument you glasses at one of our weird instruments. She raises an eyebrow at you, not an instrument, and glasses at one of our weird instruments. According to my weird instruments, there are 2 ghosts left in the premises. One on the first floor, none on the second, and one on the third. Alright, what do you think of our current location? Well, that's one way to do it, I suppose. Rude to shoot off guns in the music room anyway. My science rifle actually has a motor converted into an electric bagpipe, which I don't use very much. Why not? Well, firstly, I'm a terrible bagpipe player, and secondly, you have to blow in the end of the rifle, which makes me really nervous. Yeah, I can believe that. Alright, legless pants, first floor. Or ground floor. Well, I guess we're in America. We can make concessions. I mean, speaking of concessions, let's go to the candy store and see what they're selling there. Santa snacks, candy, that's what we want, not snacks. Do some shopping. A fire flavoured candy stick increases your miscatality by 8 and your maximum AP by 3. Moxie and speed, muscle and HP. Well, I might take both of those. Oh, I've only got one space left in my stomach. Melee damage is minus 22. Range damage bonus is plus 3 because we had the minus 25 and now we've got all of that. Okay. Where can I see what was in my stomach? You also can't take naps, you can only go to sleep for an entire night. Yep, okay. Is there any way? There must be a way. It's not here? Stupid walking goblin must have scared vulnerable. Poisoners. Big spleen. Master of flushing. Oh, I've forgotten I had that. I remember spittoon hand though. And yeah. Unlimited grain. No. Where's... You're not going to tell me what I've got in my spleen? I can't see the effects that I have. They're not here? Are they under I? No, these aren't effects, these are all things. Alright, well, hey there Candyman. Candy me some candy. I will have some steel flavoured candy where I can increase my maximum HP, because... Oh. There we go. And for only 70. Yum 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 yum. Getting the effect steel. Right, but where can I see that effect? You can't. Now I've got 175. Alright. Oh. I spent 300 for a token. I haven't needed it for anything else. So let's squish it. I assume this is going to be an offhand thing, or maybe a brooch. Or lapel thing. So let's do a cool pistol, which I assume is the Moxie one. Badass shotgun sounds kind of melee-ish, not really, but you know, it's the closest I can get. And magical rifle sounds like magic from Mystical. So a cool pistol. Good choice. Someday it will make a lot of people uncomfortable if you tell them you think pistols are cool, but not here in 1895. I mean, no, it won't. It's, hey, I mean, liking... I mean, yeah, maybe it will, actually. But I'm saying, liking guns and being obsessed with guns and thinking that they should be everywhere and everybody should have access to them and there should be no restrictions are not the same thing. I have no access to guns. And I think the idea of some of the pistols and what they've got is interesting and cool, but I don't ever want to use one. Not in reality. So, you know, I can like a thing without actually wanting it. Still, I have got plus 8 Moxie, plus 15 attack damage, offhand item. I was right. No, I don't have anything else to smash, thank you. And that one goes in my offhand, where I've currently got... Oh, I regenerate 8 hit points every round, I have 20. So, yep, not getting rid of the 3-ball. Let's go down into the cellar and face off against those spiders. What's the worst that can happen? Let's make this a spider-free zone, eh? Hey spiders, leap in! I have an amount of hit points. 175. And you've only got 30 hit points each. I should be able to get rid of you two very easily. Alright. That will do 9 to 12 damage. And do 8 times 3. That, however, will do 45 poison damage. I can't remember if spiders are poison immune or not. Well, I mean, I've got things I can throw at them. So let's do that. We're going to get 2 shots, aren't we? Okay, so let's deal with you. Deal with you. And then... Oh, I can also whip people, can't I? No, let's just hit you. And you will die from, hopefully, poison. Well, no. Hopefully this attack. Yep, 12 HP. And then, yes, shoot it for 25 damage. Wow, okay, well that's not good. So take 45 points worth of poison damage. I'm glad you took poison damage, because otherwise I would have been in a problem. Whee! Beefy spider died. Glob of spider web. Reduces target stats by 25%. Miscellaneous parts. Oh, that I can assemble into something. Yeah, which I haven't done. Let's assemble them. What awful thing would you like to construct out of them? A ring, some pants, and axe. Oh! Ooh, I wasn't expecting that. Let's have some spider pants. Spider pants, spider pants. I was going to say, this is going to be the opposite of a no-legged pant thing, isn't it? 8-legged pants. Miscatality and maximum HP. Okay, cool. And now I'm out of spider parts. Well, that's nice. Alright, now we need to go... No, are you in the parlour? No, where are you? Were you in the kitchen for some reason? You're not in the larder, because that was the la disgust. Ah, you're in the pantry. Yes, of course you are. Hey there, Ghosty. I still can't find any legless pants. Have you come across any? Yeah. How about this skirt? How about these legless pants, I mean? Or a kilt? Well, a kilt is a kilt, rather than, you know, legless pants. Now, this skirt. Look, I understand that genderization of clothing maybe shouldn't be a thing. I'm kind of old-fashioned. Did I say skirt? I meant kilt. What's a kilt? A special kind of fur and legless pants. For men. You need a sporran as well. Ghost tries on the kilt. Hey, that's real nice. Thanks a lot. The problem's already solved. He dissipates into the ether. 159 XP. I could spend that on something, as now I have 1,700. I still got it on my glamour, but you know, maybe I'll up my moxie. Woo! 17 moxie! You know what? 18 moxie, 19 moxie. Okay, the new, indeed. I'm always reminded of No True Scotsman fallacy when we talk about Scotland. It's got nothing to do with Scotland itself, but, you know, it is the one thing that I always think of when I think of Scotland, which is crazy. Alright, oh no, we'll stay here for a moment. Hey, pantless pant lady. What have you got to say about what I just did? According to my instruments, there's only one girl left on the premises. Let's see, it's the top third floor of the manor. Yep. Well, I guess it's just as well you took the peaceful option. What's that? Shooting half a ghost doesn't really seem sporting, you know. Alright, okay. Why? Never mind. Alright, go to the third floor. And now we want Ms. Gun. Knock knock! Yes. It's Leon and Florence, man. The ghost hunters. Florence and Leon. I do feel significantly less haunted. Did you get rid of all the ghosts? Sure did, ma'am. Actually, my scanner said that yes, ma'am, all ghosts are accounted for. Well, that's splendid. Come right on in. And Sally? Who's Sally? Do you mean Susie? Are you getting her name wrong? Are you getting the hero's name wrong? Have you forgotten the name of the protagonist of this game? Susie the rifle shooter who can absolutely murderize everybody from 700 paces with a rifle, who's got a grudge against cows. And Susie. It's not even spelt like that. She's got an S. It's S-U-S-I-E. Anyway, splendid. Come right on in. Thanks. It's your partner. There we go. Look. S-U-S-I-E. Ah. Oh. All this time we spent with her, and you don't even know how to spell her name. Anyway, well now, I sure didn't expect Miss Gunn to be a ghost herself. And now, Susie, I'm surprised we haven't run into more ghosts. We've seen our share of disasters. All ranches, you mean? Well, I suppose their body gets killed by cows. Might as well haunt a tornado, you know? Yeah, I guess you're right. So now you mention it, I'm real glad we haven't run into more ghosts. Yep. Susie, but where are the banshees? Susie and the Banshees? I don't know. Probably trapped in whatever musical decade they were from. Not having a table in this room was not on the table. Fancy new electric floor lamps. I'm pretty convinced that there must be some secret for, like, turning off the right ones. Mrs. Gunn's vanity is elegant, but not ostentatious. Take a long, hard look at yourself in the mirror and think about the things you've done. A lot of the things were pretty cool. Yeah, they were. These books are about gun parts such as hammers, springs, rear sight assemblies, and fan belts. Ah, gunsmithing, I assume I can get from this. But I guess this is the reward at the end, where I will have to dissipate Mrs. What's-her-face? Mrs. Gunn. How can I forget the name when I was talking about guns? I feel horrible. Anyway, alright. No, I didn't actually want to talk. Well, never mind. Alright, hello, Mrs. Gunn. Hello, Leon, was it? Thanks so much for getting rid of all those ghosts for me. Yeah, but it turns out there's one left. I don't really know how to bring it up in order to fulfill the contract you've given us. We have to get rid of this ghost. But you see, the ghost was you all along. Ah, itchy eye. Not just affectations of me stalling for time, but yeah. Oh dear, well then you need to take care of it before I can pay you. Mrs. Gunn, got some bad news for you. Who, what's that? It's you. You're the ghost man. Well, I'll be. When did that happen, I wonder? Condolences. Why, thank you, you're kind. You know, this does explain some things, like how the food that you keep sending up goes back down without being touched because, you know, you can't eat it. Ugh, itchy eye, oh my god. Or how it comes into your room and decays because you don't want to eat it. Is that the thing? Or where your legs have gone? Or how come you're see-through? Or, I don't know, how you knew there were ghosts in the house? Anyway, like what? Well, I haven't had any appetite for months, nearly a year in fact. Keep sending food up from the kitchens on the dumbwaiter and I've just been dropping it out the window. Ah, that's what the pile at the back is. That's great. Well done, good storytelling. Love that. I've just been dropping it out the window and sending the empty plates back down so the chef won't have her feelings hurt. It's also the fact that you're well translucent. Yes, I just thought that was cataracts. This is Gunn, this prompts a question, you know. What's that? Why are you a ghost? I mean, you died, obviously. Well, I'm sure I don't know. You're the expert. Perhaps you can tell me. Actually, that's me. I'm the expert. Do you have any kind of unfinished business? Something that's tying you to this place? Well, now... No, sorry, wrong voice. Well, now that you mention it, yes, I suppose I do. Do you mind telling me about it? My entire family disappeared a few years ago. My husband and 3 daughters. Oh yeah, I heard about that. I'm sorry for your loss. The sheriff suspects I've been kidnapped for ransom, but no one ever made any demands. They just vanished. I never found out what happened. I always thought they were taken away by ghosts. Why did you think that? I've always felt guilty about how many people have been killed by my inventions. The belt buckle? The gun, dear boy, the gun. Oh, if they could change the eyes on this, they would have the stare that just so disappointed in you, Miss Gunn would be. Mrs. Gunn. Right, yeah, I forgot about that. Anyway, I used to worry that ghost would come back to haunt me. When I built this house, I had an electrical anti-ghost field installed in the walls of this home so they couldn't get in. Ah. So if I turn them all off, then maybe all the ghosts will come in, and you will see your daughter and your 3 daughters and your 1 husband. No way, awesome. Wait. Why, doesn't that affect you? No, because you're already in. Well, I'm sure it would, if I attempted to walk through the wall, but it never occurred to me to try. Aha, smart thinking. After Dan and the girls disappeared, I became so sure that ghosts had gotten them that I locked myself in here after donating the rest of the house to the Historical Society, so that there'd be someone to look after this place. Now I feel really silly about the whole thing. Silly? I mean, ghosts do exist, and I did bust a load of them. That's the word I'm using now, you understand? Bust. You can be a ghost buster. Or a buster of ghosts. You could call yourself Buster as well. Everybody who wants to get rid of ghosts must call themselves Buster. legally change their name. I think that's it. I mean, silly, I do mean ghosts exist, obviously. Well, yes, but now that I'm a ghost myself, I can sense the presence of other ghosts. Only just arrived in the house yesterday or the day before. So when I called for an exterminator, you know, I didn't even question how I knew they were here. But I don't think there have been any ghosts here before then. I wonder why they showed up yesterday. I mean, that's the question my character is asking, and that's what I am wondering as well. I couldn't say. They all seemed very angry and confused. But since they couldn't get in here, they gave up and just started wandering around my house. They gave up quite easily, actually. That's because you were already a ghost yourself, and two ghosts can't be in the same place at the same time? That doesn't seem right. But anyway, well, Mrs. Gunn, what are we going to do with you? What do you mean? You did contract me for 13 ghosts, madam, and you're the 13th? Oh, yes. Obviously, I could simply renegotiate the number with you, but perhaps you should go ahead and exercise me or whatever. I'd rather find a more peaceful solution. Thanks. A peaceful solution? Whatever you mean. Well, we can release you from your ghostitude by solving the problems that's keeping you here. In your case, I guess that means finding out what happened to your family. Oh well, I would be very grateful if you could. I assume they're dead, but to be honest, I couldn't think I've gotten used to the fact, but I surely would like to know what actually happened. And you're a ghost dissipator yourself. I suppose that would get around the ghost busting idea, yeah. And hello, and good night. You can lurk as long as you like, but don't neglect your sleep. Sleep, very important. Always do that. Because if you don't do that, how will you get up in the morning and play video games? See? Always got to be thinking about that. Alright, let's see what I can do. Finding these ghosts. Alright, I was actually coming over here to look at this. In case... on the sign, in break in case of attic. Yes, please. The attic opening stick. No, not yet. Hopefully soon. I wasn't actually coming to talk to you. I'm coming to turn off all the lamps. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to leave all the lamps on, and then when I... Oh, was it Mr. Gunn's room? It's got to be in Mr. Gunn's room somewhere. In this one? Yes, there it is. The trapdoor in the ceiling here, and just happen to have the stick for opening it. Woo! There's a bandit. Well, because old hats. They're old hat. The dresser is now dressed as a ghost. There's more boxes, covered up furniture back here. It's your partner, Susie, with an S. We don't forget the S here. And there's a person. Hey, who the heck are you? I'm Ian Hatfield, of the McCoys. But since I'm not the guy who's apparently hiding out in Mrs. Gunn's attic, I feel like I ought to be the one answering... No, I feel like you ought to be the one answering that question, and I ought to be the one asking that question. Oh my, well that's just frickin' typical. I am Chet Bullet, damn it. How am I supposed to have heard that name before? Yeah, you damn well should have. Mrs. Gunner's invention would have been nothing without mine, which is probably the bullet. And I have no idea. There is a... When did this come out? There is an actual play that I thoroughly enjoy on a channel called Saving Throw Show, where they did Deadlands, and one of the NPCs in that was named something Bullet. It might have been Chet Bullet. It might have been a reference to this, where his grandfather invented the bullet. Damn it! And I don't get no respect for it. It was done very well, and it was just a throwaway character which happened in one episode out of them, but it is a lot of fun. Alright, wait, let me guess. Who invented the bullet? Whew. I thought for a second you were going to say belt buckle again. Yeah, I could have said belt buckle. Oh shoot, now I want to change my guess. You're damn right I invented the bullet, but I was her assistant, so did I get any credit? Hell no. Oh, did you kill them all? So that you didn't get any... Oh, you're a mean, nasty person. I thought you've got an axe to grind. Okay, well, maybe I feel like talking to you later. No, I feel like you've got an axe to grind. Not for much longer. Hee. Ah, jeez. Yeah, looks like we found the beggar. Okay, Chet, go ahead and lay out the details of your whole nefarious plan. I don't care much for your tune. Why should I tell you anything? Well, you don't want to take credit for whatever your genius plan is. I'm fine with you languishing in obscurity. I got no stake in this, man. Huh. Well, it's too late for you to stop me anyway. But I suppose it wouldn't hurt to tell you. Certainly not as much as not telling me would. When Mrs. Gunn dies, control of the company and patents passes to me. I'm no murderer, mind you. I keep my hands clean. But I figured there might be some other people who would have a bone to pick with her, considering the manner of deaths. You summoned all those ghosts? They didn't. Why would they have had... I suppose they did die by gun. But, I mean... if I get stabbed and die, I'm more likely to get stabbed and die than I am to get shot and die in England. I'm not going to go, curse you, inventor of the knife! I'll be up against the person who stabbed me. That's who I would haunt. Maybe I'm just wrong. I don't know. Alright. Anyway, you summoned all these ghosts? That's right. All I took was some basic sounds equipment, wired up to this house's belfry for amplification. Snap for a mechanical genius like me. But sounds here summons ghosts related to the summoner. That's the whole point of the medium. Person who knows how to direct the summoning on somebody else's part. So you get to talk to your own grandma instead of the summoner's grandma. You don't seem like a medium type to me. No, let's not do the more like a small joke. That's... Well, that does explain something I've been wondering about. Oh? It didn't make sense for all these ghosts to be here haunting Mrs. Gunn. Because some of them weren't killed by guns. They were all killed by bullets. Naturally, I anticipated there'd be a couple of those. That's why I rigged this room with an anti-ghost field. Got cleverly boosted, so the ghost can't even sense me up here. So your plan was... Oh, number 1 with a bullet. Discovered the true secret of Gun Manor. Achievement unlocked. So your plan was to summon a bunch of angry ghosts who would initially be looking for you, but will haunt Mrs. Gunn instead so they couldn't find you. When they couldn't find you. Correct. Once they've haunted her to death, gun industries will all be mine. Well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but Mrs. Gunn is dead and has been for some time. On the bright side, she's been dead for a year, so you pretty much wasted your time. What, really? I'm rich. Now I just need to get out of here without all those ghosts spotting me. Yeah, those ghosts are gone too. Pretty much in the clear. Wonderful. The anti-ghost field is pretty effective. But I was starting to make the back part of my brain itch. Flip the switch on an electrical device and you suddenly become aware of the absence of an extremely low frequency hum right on the edge of your hearing. Don't run off yet, I'll be right back. But actually, I'll ask you something first of all. Let's have a look. Ask away. What happened to Mrs. Gunn's family? Oh, them. Been out of the picture for years. Heard a rumor Dan got killed by desperados, buried in a shallow grave out on the backside of nowhere. But of course, I wouldn't actually know anything about that. Luckily for me, since I inherited the company with him around. Or their daughters. Son of a relax, the girls are fine. I'm no monster. I didn't kill no girls. I just shook them out somewhere away from their loving family and left them around there to be abandoned. To think they were abandoned by their families. And then, you know, adopted by somebody else, probably. With no memory of who they are. But anyway, I'm pretty sure you're a monster, man. It's a weird little island kingdom somewhere on the other side of the ocean. Apparently stuck in some kind of bizarre temporal field. Oh, this is another thing for Kingdom of Loathing. Don't advertise your games to me within your game. I've already bought and played this game. If I want to play another game, I will go and find it. Fine, have an advert on the front page or something just saying, hey, we made other games. But don't continually shove it in my face. Anyway, it's a weird little island kingdom somewhere on the other side of the ocean, apparently stuck in some sort of bizarre temporal field that keeps nearly anyone from entering or leaving. Can't even find the place if you don't know how. Fortunately, I know a guy who knows how. They gave his girls 3 free tickets to sleepaway camp. Wasn't that nice of me? Yeah, you are an absolute bastard. Oh, that hurts my feelings. Fortunately, I'm out of a whole lot of money to console myself with. Why, you... Hold on. We should talk to Mrs. Gunn first. Oh, hold on. We should talk to Mrs. Gunn first. Oh, you tear his ass in your hole. Huh? But you said she was dead. Depending on what she says, you might be too. I mean... Holy cow, there's some real big hanging on it. The house has the biggest bells of them all. I want the science parts. Whee! I want them. Science doohickeys. But maybe this operates the large bells hanging above you. We're not going to ring them right now. I mean, maybe I should ring it to get her to come in? To get Mr. Gunn to come back? Anyway, Florence the Ghost Hunter, I found something. Here we go. You love science junk. Don't mention it. But you didn't... Oh no, you did get a new skill. Another new skill. How many skills can you earn? Hey, look at this. I'm one of your new... It's one... Hey, look at this. It's one of your new Eldritch Vacuum batteries. Magimech Tech is making. I didn't think they were available in this region yet. So you got Beta Blast, which... I got no idea what it will do. And gun damage has been increased. Nice! What do you think of this room? There's no ghosts here. I've had enough of this guy. My trigger finger is itchy. Does the Sun's rifle work on regular people? Oh yeah, nightmarishly well. Might get the chance to scratch that itch. Right, but we're going down. Hey, Mrs. Gunn? That's the name. Why do I keep forgetting the name Gunn? Never mind. It's as bad as somebody forgetting the name Susie. It's horrible. Why would you do that? Have you managed to find anything out? Yeah, I have good news and bad news. Go on, I'm ready. Chet Bullet had your husband killed and your daughters kidnapped. So he'd be the sole inheritor of your company when you died. He's also the reason all the ghosts were here. That son of a... I should have suspected something when he suddenly started being so ingratiating back then. And when he wrote off desperados on his expense account. Yeah. Anyway, I'd write him out of the will, but I suppose it's too late. That's rather galling. What's the good news? It says your granddaughters are safe. They're just, you know, on a magical island somewhere that nobody can get to. I hate this. I hate that they've advertised the game, and now I want to know, are the granddaughters part of the game? Are they there? Or is it just, you know, a throwaway reference to say, hey, we don't need to deal with granddaughters. We're not going to bother programming in 3 other little girl ghosts. Because that means he was a real monster who just killed kids. I hate that I want to know this fact. I'm not going to play your game, but you have intrigued me. I hate you. That's not you who is watching, but you who has made us. Alright? It's not exactly comforting. But at this point I'll take it. Plainly, if he wanted to kill them, he would have done so. Wait, you spoke to him personally? Yeah, he was upstairs. Oh! Dealt with all 13 ghosts of the Gun Manor peacefully. Spirit Guide, achievement unlocked. Yeah. You already know, he didn't know you were already dead, so he's been hiding in your attic for the last couple of days, waiting for the ghost to kill you. What do you want me to do with him? Hi, I'll leave that up to you. I'm not in a state to make a reasoned judgment. In any case, you've answered my questions. I feel like moving on already. Thank you for all of your help. With a sad wave, Mrs. Gunn fades from you. Then, almost as an afterthought, the lock on the desk drawer pops open. Inside, you can find a check written out to Cunningham Ghost Annihilation Services. Kagash. Or Seagash. Seagas. Flow snags with a ka-ching! And a blueprint. Mrs. Gunn blueprint. This is what the blueprint represents, which would have been the crowning achievement of Mrs. Gunn's career if she'd actually hadn't died before getting it into production. Alright, alrighty then. Can I... No? This is Gunn's old desk. I mean, I was hoping I could find Dan Ghost, which I believe was the name of my husband, and find them desperados, but apparently not. Alright, well, I'm no gunsmith, but let's go down and get that gun for the final fight, eh? It was in the cellar. Right? Or was it in the carriage outside? Yep, make Mrs. Gunn's Opus. Is that what it's going to be called? Is it going to be called Opus? Mrs. Gunn's Opus, yeah. It's meant to covered with gunsmithing tools. Follow the directions on Mrs. Gunn's blueprint. Looks like the final gift of the world. Plus 9 muscle, muscularity, and moxie. Well, there we go. This is the best gun Mrs. Gunn never got the chance to make. You vow to commit so much violence with it in her name. Damage of 20 to 25. I mean... it's better than... I mean, it definitely does more damage. And it's better for when I need high numbers. Yeah. And I can't open this one, can I? No. Why do I not? Hey, Historical Society, is there anything I can tell you about Mrs. Gunn? Ooh. I wonder why those windows are different from the others. Thank you for doing your words. I don't want to ask for some info. I want to tell you some info. Terry Gunn and assistant. Right, it was right there at the beginning. Oh, why didn't I spot it? Very well hidden. Love it. Leave me alone. I'm busy. Oh yeah, you're drinking. I don't want any. Why would I want 1,000? I don't want that amount of meat. Nope. No, let's go and kill Bullet first of all, and then we'll get a souvenir photo to commemorate the murder we committed, because this is just murder. Let's not beat around the bush. I am going and murdering this person for no... because I don't have any sort of legal recourse here. I could arrest you, but I don't think that's what's going to happen. I mean, I suppose if I say I'm taking you in, and then you... I wonder if death by ghost is an actual... is legally enforceable in this world. I assume not. Alright. I'm sick of your face. Go and get out of here. I'm not done with you. Yeah, well, we finished. I've got a business to run. So I could let you go. I wonder if there is another ending. No, I'm just gonna kill you. It's gonna be tricky, what with all the internal bleeding. Wow, he's got loads of bullets. And he's only got 55 HP. Alright, well, shoot everybody for 10 damage. Actually, let's see these bullets. And what does beta ray? Usable only once per device. Beta target radiation, reducing the stats by 75%. You could look it up, but you're not gonna. I wasn't gonna ask you to look it up, but thanks for the offer. Or non-offer. Alright, 10 damage to everybody. Oh, you're impervious to attack while bullets are there. Okay, so you all took 30 points of damage, right? Yeah. But you got 30 armor as well. You got 28 and you got 26. But you still took 30 points of damage. Interesting. Alright. Well, you're impervious to damage because you are hiding behind there. So... I've only got 3 action points. Need to get through all of the bullets. Have we got anything which will do damage to everybody? I mean... I'll take 53 damage on your target based on your muscle. Alright, and won't end my turn. Alright, let's get rid of this crate of bullets. Oh, and it did damage to you. Ah, alright, okay. So you need to kill the bullets in order to defeat Bullet. You are integrally tied to your bullets. Right, where's... Not you, you. You take another 53 damage because of my muscles. Alright. And then I will hit you with 11 to 12 sting damage, getting rid of these bullets. And Susie... Alright, okay. Wow, I mean, you're almost dead. Can I stop you from doing something for a round? Yeah, okay, fine, cool. Alright, so you do 20 damage to everything. You know what, actually reduce his stats by 75%, not 75. So that he's hardly doing anything to us. Yeah. There we go, so now he's only got 12, that's alright. And then, let's see if you can take... Let's see if you can take any poison damage. I assume not. Oh, you can. Well, that's a thing. Right, hit everybody for 10. Impervious to direct attack. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Then we'll shoot this one up here. And then you shoot that one. Haha! Okay, you give up. So what, the bullets at the back don't count as anything? You could never shoot those. Alright, okay. Well, we did it. What a bus fight it was. Huzzahs for our tenacity. And the minus 75% to the stats, which meant that you never could do any damage to us. Chet forced to his knees. You decided to dangle him for a minute while you decided to let him dangle for a minute while you rifle through stuff. 265 XP, 14 incendiary bullets, chemical bullets, extra dense bullets. That's 50% more damage than a regular bullet. Okay, new kind of bullet made out of a new kind of lead that's even worse for you than normal lead. It's an item you can use in combat. Hooray! You beat the hell out of Chet, and hog time and drag him down to the visitor centre. Employees assure you they'll hand him over to the sheriff or whatever jurisdiction it is. No, I was going to kill him. Alright? That's it. You reckon you've done some reckoning, gun man? Not the best reckoning, mind. There is a better way to deal with Chet. Oh, no. I mean, there definitely is a better way to deal with Chet. I don't know why I said maybe. Feel free to poke around the grounds looking for loose ends to wrap up, but you're pretty much done here. Thanks for playing Reckoning at Gun Manor. Well, I am disappointed. I suppose I could have rung the bell. I never did do that, did I? Oh. Ah. Oh. That's nice. Yeah, it's a pretty good bell. Nice clear tones. I mean, I never found anything to do. I mean, there was the library where they were talking about that, but I guess that's how you do something with Chet. I mean, there isn't a T. Take me down to the second floor. Let's just have a look in the library and just see if there's something in there. Investigate. There's the other spiders to get rid of. No, there isn't. What other spiders to get rid of? There's no spiders to get rid of. I got rid of spiders. There's none in this house. We go into the cellar. These are the spiders. There's no spiders here now. The spiders from the when we came down. I mean, there's infinite spiders here, but I don't want to fight infinite spiders. And yeah, this is the. Indeed, we got rid of those, and we came up behind them. If we'd have done that, but yeah. You know what we're gonna do as a final thing? Well, we're gonna go and get a photo, a souvenir photo. You got anything to say as well? Science, Florence? I should be able to work out the bells. What's your skinny, compadre? What's on your mind? Talk about your current location. You don't want to hang out here too long this time. Okay, alright, well. Where is it? It was in Mr. Gunn's place. If I can spell the word Dan, I will be disappointed. Ring the bells. Okay, what do we got? Oh, wait. C sharp. An O? Are we spelling boo? There we go. Yeah, okay. This is airy sound of bells fade away. Ethereal outlines begin to appear around you as you resolve at one time into familiar spirits. Shaladas, and then the lady who was running for food and breakfast. And the librarian, you know, didn't really get how many of the names. Maybe you should have been better with introducing yourself to people. Anyway, since surrounded by the small crowd of ghosts, which Mrs. Gunn being the last to arrive, this is about our house, Leon. What happened? Just kind of messing around with the bells. Did you resolve the situation with Chet Bullet? Yeah, could have got you to come and do it, couldn't I? Oh well. Ooh. You heard that. Never mind. Just kind of messing around with the bells. Don't worry, I got my revenge for it. Oh well, good enough, thank you. The other ghosts look puzzled and shrug at each other, and then they all fade away back to wherever they came from. Guess that's it. Cool. I could have got you that way. But ooh. Alright, well, let's go get a photo. Are you so... I didn't find anything with a creme brulee torch, which I assume was, you know, how to get you there non-burned. You looked it up after all. Cool. Photos. Yeah, sure, I'll take one with 2. You got a gunman photo. Wait, this is a photograph of the house. Yeah, an official gunman and souvenir photo. Why'd you take a picture of me then? Oh, that's just for our records. Okay. This is a souvenir photograph of Gun Manor. Looking at it reminds you of the time you visited Gun Manor and bought a photograph of it. Alright, well, the last thing we're going to do in this game, ride ourselves back to Dirtwater. Go to Dirtwater Mercantile, and then, I don't need most of this stuff, so, here's the point. What do I... right. Can I sell it by meat value? Yeah, okay. Alright, yeah, I'll just sell the unbreakable ruby ring. There we go. Because I don't care about... Oh, ghost pickles. It's... Ooh, increases your meat drop bonus. Yeah, alright, let's sell you 3. What I want to do is I want to get to 5,000 and then go and silver plate that turnip. Just because. Right? Just to see what that would have done. Just sell it. Alright, old engagement ring, we can sell you for 200. I want to make sure I'm not, you know, selling things that I actually want to keep. Just sell the gold skull. Was that right? Yeah, because it was gold teeth that I needed for something else. So yeah, and where are the things that were 300? Tin caviar, don't care about meat drop bonuses. So I need another 400 of things. I don't care about having... Well, maybe I do. I've got 2 monkey wrenches. I can get rid of one of those. Yep, they're both the same things. Cool. Moon bits. I can make moonshine out of those. I got 2 shovels. I can sell 1 shovel. Oh, spooky resistance. I don't know that now we're getting down into the things where I'm thinking, oh, do I need this? I mean, look at all these things. Let's just go back up to higher. I gotta be. I mean, there's loads of things that I am never going to use. I mean, Ghost Pickle sounds great. We'll sell 1 of you anyway. Alright, there we go. 5,000. Let us go and silver plate a turnip. Oh, nope, leave you alone for just a second. He said, I want to go to the post office and just see if I have another exciting... Nope, no, it's for me. I haven't been to sleep in such a long time. Alright, settle up. Now I'm looking for the silver platers. A silver plater. There it is. Oh, an El Vibrato thing. Why not? You can be a fight. Susie saves the day again! 22, El Vibrato scaps. Hey, silver plater. Yeah, what are my options? Nope, I don't want a silver plated hat, thank you. I don't want a silver plated melee weapon. A silented silver plated thing, that we're going. You could plate your pistol. No, thank you. Oh, I thought it was a pistol. It was a melee weapon before. No, thank you. A coil of barbed wire and a turnip. Ooh, and fine-looking tongue. You could have plated my tongue. Well, we're going to plate the turnip because I've been carrying since the beginning, so why not let it be the final thing I do in this game. Plate the turnip. Takes the turnip, takes back. Aha! Hollow it out in the middle, or the right side, but you can wear it as a hat now. A turnip crown. +3 to everything. All hail the monarch of turnips. Oh, and it's a crown! Maybe I could have given that to Emperor Norton to avoid the fights. Maybe. Neat. Well, on that speculation, let us go back to the main menu, and you can listen to this music. Well, I say, and I am going to come back in a minute, just going to go over to this one and say, thank you so much for having been here and watch me go through the end of West of Loathing. And yeah, a whole hour of streaming that was. How amazing. But yeah, there we go with the end of that. Wasn't that fun? I mean, I want to say yes and no. It wasn't as fun as the other one, as Shadows over Loathing, of Loathing. I forget which one is it, of or over. And I would have got it wrong even if I had remembered it. But yeah, that was the things that we did there. Thank you so much for being here as we completed that. I'm going to put up a we'll be back in a moment thing so that I can stop this recording and start another one almost immediately afterwards, where we will be playing the last level of Vanguard as well, which might only take a short time as well. So let me take this opportunity to say you're amazing. I appreciate you for having been here. You stick around and have fun and stay weird as I put up the oh no, professional things have happened. Back in a second.